Alright, so, I think what I'm gonna do today, we're gonna start off, I think I'm gonna go through my history, go through the, good old trophy list here, if we can ever scroll to the bottom. I probably should have started the stream at the bottom, but, I guess I'll go over, I did the episode of my first trophy. We're gonna do an episode of, I guess, first year, maybe. I did look it up. It looks like at my first year, I ended on Residence of Fate, approximately. It was about August 2011 to August 2012. So I guess we'll talk about that time. And you'll see that I didn't earn very many trophies actually at that time. I didn't play a terrible ton. Well, I mean, I played a lot, but it wasn't like my only hobby at the time too. So I was doing other things. And I mean, throughout all of this, I had school and stuff like that, for the most part. So it wasn't like my entire life. I mean, there was moments, I will admit, that trophies were like kind of my entire life. Um, but, well, we'll maybe get into some of that too. Um, I'm not gonna get into too personal of things, but, but yeah. Like I said in the one episode, trophies were kind of. I almost felt like they were my job at a point. I was kind of addicted to them. You could kind of still say, I mean, since I can't break away, there's a part of me that's probably still kind of addicted to it, but I think it's more so just I don't know. We'll get into that stuff too. There's so much I want to talk about with you guys. But yeah, today's episode we're gonna look at some of the first plats. And if you want to go more in I can't even talk. Me to go more in depth on any of these games in here, feel free to let me know, and we can talk about them. But here we go. So first platinum, that God of War, uh, and I do like the original God of War more so than the new one. I know I have told people that, and people probably hate me. They're probably like, "Wait, what? This God of War is amazing." But I don't know if people have like played some of these old school God of Wars. Yeah, it was not my first trophy, not my first game. That was Uncharted, but it was the first one I platted, and I remember going for this plat and just like thinking about it, like thinking about the game, the story. I was like, oh man, this story is like amazing. I can't wait. Like, and then when the ending happened, I was like, whoa. This was more so when I was like more into stories of games. Kind of in the recent years, kind of the plat attitude and trophy attitude kind of got me speeding through games and zipping through stories. Kind of unfortunately, I did kind of rush a bunch of games, but yeah, so that was good. Final Fantasy 13. I told you I had that scratched Xbox disc. I actually got a good one that was working on this, and we finished it. Second plat right there. That game was amazing. I'm a big JRPG fan, a big RPG fan, and so yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I think I finished that. I remember there was some thread on PS3trophies.org, um, about like your plat time and stuff and posting it, and I had like under 80 hours. I think I had like 60 or 80 hours, and that was like one of the better times on that. So then after that, I went to the God of War 2, because I like that first one so much. And actually, you'll see a lot of, and this will make kind of sense, but there's gonna be a lot of like PlayStation exclusive things here. Um, God of Wars and like Ratchets and Infamous stuff. Because, as I said before, my first system was a Wii, so I was missing out on a lot of PlayStation exclusives, and I never played God of War on the PS2 either. Never played the Sly Cooper games. Those were amazing. And I could play the mini games because I had the Move controller from my Sports Champion bundle. Um, but yeah, these were great, and I liked. They had they made them on Vita again too, and played them again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just like had them again on PS5, some collection. They like to do that nowadays. Yeah, I liked all of them. I think I like one. I don't even know which one I like the most. One played differently than the others for sure. Then you got one of my favorite series ever, Ratchet and Clank. That may or may not be a PS5 system seller to me, that Ratchet game. So, yeah, that game, I remember playing the first one on the PS2. It was, what, Up Your Art? No, the third one. Gosh darn it. Was the third one Up Your Arsenal? I don't remember now. But, yeah. Major fun with that. Then God of War 3, because, you know, I can't play all three of them in a row. We gotta go get some other series in there. And so, yeah, fun one. Infamous. Oh, man, the Blast Shark collectibles on that guy, though. It was so bad, because there was you could see the Blast Shards on the mini-map. But you couldn't, like, see them on your overworld map, so you had to get super close, and I had to use this guide to check, like, scratch them off, make sure I got them. It was a kind of a headache, but the game was amazing. Darksiders amazing. Maybe I shouldn't go like too far in depth in all these games because it's gonna take a long time. Would just say like in general, I mean, you can see I played much longer stuff, and this was some of my favorite times of trophy hunting for me. These plats were generally longer than nowadays, and kind of harder, because most of them you had to play, like, several times, like Prince of Persia, I think you had to play on, like, all the difficulties. Maybe not this one, I know the Warrior Within you did and stuff. And some of these were really long too. Like Dynasty Warriors 7, you had to max out everyone's like affinities or whatever. And oh man, Rayman Origins. This was my first PS Plus game, Swords and Soldiers. There was like a deal where you could get you got like the week free of Plus, so I got Swords and Soldiers at the time, and then these Back to the Futures and Cuboid and Death Spank, and yeah, these 100% Back to the Futures, and then I got the disc off of probably rented it or something, but. And then there were a few easy like Monopoly Streets, I think was just easy. I don't remember what you had to do for it, but. And then continuing on with the Infamous, really good series, I will say. Festival of Blood was like not a DLC, but it was like a separate game. And you can also, there's also a lot more 100% back in this time. Like Death Spank even, probably today it would have a plat, but there's a lot of meatier 100% games, I should say. Playing some Lego games. First Lego game, Harry Potter, years 1 through 4. And Indiana Jones. I remember playing this one, and I was so worried because it was potentially you could get 100% glitch and have to redo the entire thing again. And then Final Fantasy 13 2. Because, oh, I was so stoked when that was coming out. I remember sitting in class, and I'd be like, oh man. We get to go home and play Final Fantasy 13 2 again. Some more Ratchets. Oh, and then this is when I got the Vita. First Vita plat was Uncharted. First game Uncharted, first Vita plat Uncharted. You know, some Dungeon Hunter, Borderlands. I remember, I did this over a spring break. It was like my entire spring break playing Borderlands with the DLC. And, yeah, Moxie's Arena. I mean, it's the same as Borderlands PS4 stuff, but, yeah, I remember that. And, MotorStorm RC, this was the first, cross-save game where you could get all the trophies or that I had. I believe this was. You could get all the trophies on the Vita. When it came out, some of the games, if you got the trophies on one system, you could just load up the other game on the other system and just pop all the trophies right away. The same thing happened like with Sound Shapes when PS4 came out. But I believe this one did that. Oh yeah, it did, definitely, because I don't think I would have played that again on there. Some more Lego games. I liked playing Lego games back in the day. I mean, I still think they're good. It's just I got kind of collective thonned out and whatnot. Venetica. Maybe I'll go into depth of Venetica one day, but it's not that great of a game. It's like an RPG that's kind of, I don't know, not the greatest. I mean, I had fun with it at the time, but Welcome Park, free 100% app on the Vita. These Jack games, I never finished a Jack game either. More Sony exclusives, right? Precursor Legacy, and yeah, and those are on the PS4. Again, wouldn't be surprised if they're on PS5. And then Residents of Fate was gonna cap off that year. Army Corps of Hell was like Pikmin, basically. We can go a little further. Yeah, some more Ratchets. Well, this was like a collection. That's probably why I did them all in back to back to back. More Legos, Costume Quests. Yeah, these probably would have had plats. Nowadays, Magic. Before I was into trophies, I was a huge Magic player. Huge. I went to like tournaments, like 4 hours away and stuff like that. I was super big into it. And then I switched to PlayStation and gave up eventually every other hobby except for trophies. Yeah, more Lego games. Kung Fu Panda 2, Darkness, some movie games. This game, actually, this X-Men Destiny, they pulled from, I believe they pulled it from circulation or something. I forgot what the reason was. Something with licensing or something like that, and it became like really hard to get, but the video rental store that I was renting games from had it still, so it was kind of sweet. And Terminator, Jurassic, yeah, these Prince of Persias. Yeah, okay, so that first Prince of Persia, I was wrong. These were the Prince of Persias that were like older, and then they remade them here. That other Prince of Persia was, I don't remember, but it was not like the others. It was more like cartoony or something. I don't know how to describe it. I remember playing it, but yeah, it wasn't quite like the other ones. It was a really good Prince of Persia though. Really good. Yeah, some of these were just I probably looked up to see what easy-ish plats there were. I didn't go like super into, well, at the time these were like some of the easiest plats. There used to be a thread on PlayStation trophies.org, well, PS3 trophies.org I think at the time. And someone listed like the easiest plats with difficulty, and I just kind of like went down that list. I mean, like I said, some VNs were out at this time, but I wasn't quite into that yet. I didn't progress that far into my trophy spamming journey. But yeah, so that's about the first year. So let's see. In the first year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So like what, 45 plats? I like somewhat kind of miscounted there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, 28. Yeah, like 28 plots the first year. Which is kind of a lot. I mean, some of these were some of the shorter plats that were around. So, yeah, I was not off to a blisteringly hot start. But I had a lot of fun. Like, I really liked trophy hunting in this era. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, I can't count. Hold on, we're gonna do this one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 42, 3, 4, 5. 45, okay. 45. I don't know how I got 20, that is so far off. But anyways, I'm gonna call it an episode here. That was a recap of my first year of trophy hunting. I didn't go too far into all these games, and I spent 5 minutes miscounting things. So, with that being said, thanks guys for watching. If you like this kind of sort of video, let me know. Trying something different. Had a suggestion today on a stream of scrolling through a trophy list like this. And yeah, you could follow me on Twitter at, well, the links will be down in the description. And I kind of tried to start reviving my Instagram maybe a little bit too, so. And yeah, and I have some new ideas for the channel. Might try to, I think I found out how to use my trophy count for good, I guess. Helpful to people. And which, I was thinking, because I'd like to be helpful and like to make a positive community and impact on people and stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do is I can earn some plats in some of these indie games and use that to help promote them. You know, like post, hey, I got this plat by this dev and this game was freaking awesome and stuff. But I don't think I want the focus of content or when I game to be on trophies necessarily. But it could, I don't know, just get some reach for some of these developers because they try hard. They gotta start somewhere too, so. Alright, well, everybody have a good night, good morning, enjoy your games, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys again next time. And as always, feel free to comment, maybe if you played any of these games that I showed on the screen and wanna, I don't know, discuss it or something. Join in on the Discord and talk there, I don't know. But Anyways. See ya, everybody.